Hey, what's up, Facebook community? This is Jason Rosati with Rosati Strength Systems. I normally don't go live. I haven't done it in a while, but it is something that I want to start doing more of. So if you catch this either live or after the broadcast is out, say what's up. I might only get a few viewers this time, but hopefully in the future ones we might get more, or maybe this one will blow up. We don't even know. But we're here, and I wanted to share some things that have helped me lose 13 to 15 pounds in the past 3 months. I always like to work in ranges when it comes to myself or my clients rather than be really strict with numbers. I think that creating ranges in general is just a lot easier of a way to go about your weight loss, and just keeping organized in general is just having that range. So I got some work going on at the house that I'm at, and it was a little noisy. So I came into my car today to share these three things, okay? So let's jump right into it. So the first thing is to make small changes when you're first starting. So what most people do, and what I did in the beginning of my weight loss journey when I was 50 pounds overweight, is I would try to do everything at once. So a lot of people, they're like, okay, so starting Monday, I'm going to cut out my carbs, and I'm going to start working out at the gym every day. And that maybe lasts like a couple of weeks at most, right? Like everyone's got that New Year's resolution. January 1st comes around, all of a sudden you're full gun ho, right? Like you're all in, you're going 100%. But then what happens is you will fall off because your behaviors aren't set in place for you to actually go through with those promises, because your body is not adapted or able to handle all of that stress that you're going to have from all the dieting, all the workouts. You're not going to be able to handle that all right away. So instead of trying to go 7 days a week, eating 1,500 calories a day or however low that you go, instead make small changes. So in the past year, I did like a bulk. I've bulking and cutting. I was originally, when I first started like working out and stuff, I was 50 pounds overweight. I lost 50 pounds. And since then, I've done like a bulking and cutting cycles. Nothing too extreme. Lose, gain 10, 15 pounds, taking my time, trying to strength train, build muscle, all that fun stuff, right? During this last cut, I made it a serious note that I was going to take it a little bit slow, like 13, 15 pounds in 3 months. A lot of people think that you should lose weight faster than that. But I was very happy with that progress, and I don't feel like I'm dieting right now. It feels like something that I can maintain, and that's what's most important, is that you want to be able to maintain the progress that you're making, right? So I started off with small changes. I tried to change one meal, so making sure that I home cook my meal about 1 to 2 times per day, kept it very small. I was making sure to have more protein shakes because I wasn't getting as much protein in from my regular food, because I was eating so much food that my protein would just get handled. But now that I was lowering my calorie intake, I'd have to get that protein in. I was drinking a lot of water, and just like these small little things is what's going to make the biggest difference. Focus on changing one small meal. Focus on changing something about your breakfast. Focus on changing something about your dinner or your dessert, right? And then that leads into like my second thing. So my second thing was to move more, just regularly throughout the day. So I'd park farther away so I get more steps in. I would try to go for a walk in the morning. I would try to walk before my lifts. I would walk after my lifts. Another good thing that you can do is just try to be fun with your activities. So I would take I would go play like a flag football pickup game. I would go to a yoga class. I do jujitsu, so I would just go and do regular jujitsu. I would go to more jujitsu classes. I started doing Orange Theory classes because I just wanted to burn more calories, so I started doing that, and it was fun and engaging and in a community. So when you're doing things like that, it's going to be easier for you to burn calories rather than just go on an elliptical for 30 minutes. You take a fitness class, you try to walk more, you bring more steps in. You would be so surprised with just little things like that would make such a huge difference in the long run by just adding in small movements throughout the day, walking, a fitness class, whatever the case may be. Right? So you do a little bit of that. My third big tip is change something about your schedule, like your eating schedule. So there's a few different ways that you can go about it. So what I like to do is I like to do 80-20. So 80 to 90% of my food comes from like healthy whole foods, low ingredient list, all that. And then like 10 to 20% of my food can come from more like fun foods. But I keep track of my calories so that way I can fit those fun foods in. Like I could fit a few beers in pretty easily. I could fit some pizza in. I can fit some ice cream in. I could fit going out with my friends in. Like, you want to be able to fit those social gatherings in. So that way it's easier for you to stick through with your progress because you're not restricting yourself so much. Okay. I also like to do intermittent fasting. So I'll do about 14 to 18 hours of fasting. And then I have an eating window when I'm not fasting, about 6 to 12 hours or so. So you make some small changes, you try to move a little bit more, and then you try to change something about your schedule. And you make these small adaptations over time, and you'd be surprised, like, it's a lot more enjoyable, it's more exciting, it's more fun. You're not so over restricted, but you're still seeing progress, and that's the most important thing. Okay? So, I found that those were like the key to weight loss. This is what I found is working best for other people as well. I've been training people for nearly 10 years, and I'm finding that this focus on behavior change and habits is really going to be the key to seeing the progress that you want. So if you want to learn more about that, we have a free online workshop. It's the Pillars of Weight Loss. Go ahead and comment or DM me the word yes, and I will send it to you, okay? Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll talk to you soon.